teaching position, he went to work at the Swiss Patent Office, and it was during that time he would develop some of his best-known theories. By 1914, he had moved to Berlin, and in 1921, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics, specifically in theoretical physics, and in particular for his discovery of the law of the photoelectric effect. In 1933, Einstein left Germany, renouncing his German citizenship because of the political climate that was taking shape there. And he came to America, where he accepted a professorship of theoretical physics at Princeton University. By 1940, he was a U.S. citizen. In America, Einstein taught at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. He would continue teaching there until his death in 1955. The memorial shows Einstein holding a sheaf of papers. The top paper shows his most important contributions to physics, the photoelectric effect, his theory of general relativity, and the theory that all students learn, the equivalence of energy and matter, or E equals mc squared. That last theory would become the basis for the development of atomic energy. If you stand at the center of the memorial, you'll feel as if Einstein is looking directly at you, maybe to give you a lecture on one of those theories that he's holding. Also, many visitors note that there is a resonance effect here as well. Test this out. Have someone stand farther away, then say a few words. The other person will hear your words clearly, even if they're standing some distance away. And here's something else. Don't forget to check the back of the monument. You should, by the way, always look at the back of the monuments because they frequently offer additional insights or other interesting information. The Einstein Memorial sits on the property that is part of the National Academy of Sciences. That is the building on Constitution Avenue to the right and behind the memorial, and that is our next stop. So when you're ready, please take the walkway that leads to the front of the building. If you want to spend more time with Dr. Einstein, please pause the tour. Washington, D.C. has a large number of buildings that have fascinating facades. You're standing in front of one of them, the National Academy of Sciences. Look up at the roof line. Not your normal roof, is it? As you walk toward the entrance of the building, if the building is closed, you'll notice the large bronze entry doors, and you can also see the giant bronze panels along the facade between the windows. The National Academy of Sciences building was designed by Bertram Goodhue, and the cornerstone was placed in the fall of 1922, which happens to be the same year that the Lincoln Memorial was dedicated. The building was dedicated by Calvin Coolidge in April 1924, and the person responsible for the interesting sculpture panels, the carvings on the facade, and figures along the roofline was the well-known sculptor Lee Laurie. Since this is a building dedicated to the sciences, you won't be surprised to see that the bronze artwork honors the great scientists and thinkers from the ancient to the modern. The decorative cresting along the roofline is made of copper, and the figures are 3 feet high. You see an alternating pattern of an owl and a lynx, with serpents at the corners. The owl symbolizes wisdom, and the lynx symbolizes observation. The serpents represent medicine. Take a closer look.